A special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Dairy Queen, Todd's Electric, Shane's Pharmacy, Avera St. Mary's, and Bank West. And by Billion Auto, Edward Jones Financial, Gales Gas, Fruiting Electric, Gateway Ford Lincoln and Toyota, and Midwest Co-op. Governor Sports also a service of Fisher Rounds, First Dakota National Bank, Lamb Motors, All Around Graphics, and Faith Lutheran Church. And by Missouri River Dentistry, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Papa Murphy's, Kruger Contracting, and Wagner Auto. And now for the call of the game, here's the voice of the Governors, John Winkler.
And a good evening as we welcome you here to Riggs High School as we are getting set for tip-off between the Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers in girls basketball as the Pierre Governors looking for win number 4 on the season. And when you look down at what the Governors have had to deal with over the last, throughout this entire season here at home, it's been a lot of tough games at Riggs High School. You look at the top 5 of the AA standings right now. Washington at number 1, O'Gorman at number 2, Rapid City Stevens at number 4, and Rapid City Central at number 5. Those are 4 of the 5 home games that were played here. And those are the 4 of the top 5 teams in the polls, in the standings, that the Governors had to face here at Riggs High School. And then you look at the other matchup at home was Lakota Tech. Well, they're sitting at tied for number 3 in the polls, and they've only got 1 loss. So Rapid City Central at 10-2. That's the worst team that the Governors have faced here at home until tonight when Harrisburg comes in sitting at 4-7. And I say worst team, they're still a pretty good team when you're sitting at 10-2 and be the number 5 team in the AA standings right now. That just tells you the level of competition that the Governors have had to face here through the first part of the season. A total of 57-6 record combined opponents at this point here of the season with the Governors here at home. And now Harrisburg tonight at 4-7 comes in, and it's going to be, for the Governors, a big opportunity to pick up their first home win of the season, but also just get a win here against a team that's got a .364 win percentage, and they can put themselves, start to move up the standings right now. As Yankton sits at 38.66 points, you'll see them on Thursday in Yankton. The Governors at 38.3 points. Brookings at 39.1. That's a long, that's 0.8 points to try and jump up to, but start winning some games, start piling on those wins, and all of a sudden you're going for number 14 in the standings, all the way up to 12, 11, 10, and your favorable matchup in the SODAC 16. While it's probably not going to be possible for the Governors to be at home in the SODAC 16 without a lot of help, it still is nice to see that the Governors can have a way and have their own destiny now. They can control their way to having a favorable matchup in the SODAC 16. We'll hear from Coach Kirk Bebout here in just a little bit as the Governors and Harrisburg Tigers coming up from Riggs High School. Our first of 3 games this week is the first of 2 games here at home. The Governor boys will be at home on Friday when they take on the Yankton Bucks. We'll hear from Coach Kirk Bebout next. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Has it been years since you've been to the dentist? Are you afraid to see a dentist? If so, you are among many people who feel this way. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer of Missouri River Dentistry. At our office, we pride ourselves as an office that uses a personal touch to offer gentle dentistry, tailored to fit each patient's needs. We do so by utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and methods which allow the patients to feel comfortable. So whether it has been many years or 6 months since your last dental visit, your oral health is important. We invite you to call us at Missouri River Dentistry, 223-2021, 223-2021.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Kirk Bebout of the Pierre Governor girls basketball team, who come in tonight. Coach, you get a chance to take on this Harrisburg team who's 4-7. A little bit different than any other your opponents at home so far. Every opponent's lost 1, maybe 2 games, and that's it. This team's at 4-7 right now. But as you get ready for this home contest, what have you seen from this Harrisburg team?
I mean, they play well together. They have the boy or girl inside who's an all-state basketball player, and they really look to get it to her, and she's extremely tough to stop when she's in there, and she rebounds really well, so immediately that's a huge challenge. Yeah, I mean, and they play a tough schedule too, just like we do. So, I mean, throw records out the window really, and you know, it's so up and down any given night. I know I watched one of the games they played West Lyon. West Lyon's 15-1, and that one loss was to Harrisburg. So, I mean, it really doesn't. It's just any given night, and who's going to bring that energy? Who's going to make shots? Who's going to be focused and you know, bring everything they have to get a win.
You mentioned records. To throw them out the window, you guys are looking for your first home win, but you've played well at home. I mean, it's been tough teams that you've played, but you've played well at home. What's going to be kind of a success thing here tonight to get that first win?
Yeah, I mean, I think first of all, like when I said focus, like pass doesn't matter. You got to focus on right now, what you got in front of you, and one thing at a time. So, yeah, I mean, you look back and say what if, and we played a lot of really good teams at home. We played all 5 of the top 5 teams in the state. You know, we've already played all 5 of those teams, and I thought we played them pretty darn well. And then we had a couple road games against, you know, they're all good teams, and we just didn't play our best, and so we didn't get those. But like I said, it can't be if we were worried about things that have happened in the past, and we're not going to be ready for tonight. So it's just constantly trying to be prepared for what's in front of you, and then doing your best to get it done that night.
Reese Williger has played really well for you as of late, pretty much all season. She works extremely hard down low for you, and it seems like the offense definitely doesn't start through her, but it kind of goes through her.
Yeah, I mean, actually it kind of does start there. Like, a lot of games, if we're running set plays, we want to get her looks on the block. I mean, we can't get a better look than that. So, like, when a lot of times we're running stuff, that's a big part of where we want to go with the basketball. So, yeah, Reese is great. She's she's still only a sophomore, which is hard to believe. It feels like she's already been playing for quite a while. So, yeah, she does a lot of great things for us, and she's got her hands full a little bit tonight, but she's gonna have to be guarding Boyer a little bit, and got to keep her out of foul trouble. That's if she's not in the game, that really hurts us. So that's a big challenge for her. And yeah, Reese is one of the most coachable kids I've ever been around. Honestly, I could mention something in passing, and I turn around and she's doing exactly exactly what we want. So she really takes coaching and uses it and wants to get better all the time.
You kind of mentioned a little bit about what Williger needs to do defensively, but for you guys defensively against this Harrisburg team overall, what do you need to do to stop them?
Yeah, I mean, it's basic defense. I mean, it sounds easy, but it's really, really hard to do. We got to contain the basketball, then we got to contest shooters. We got to be in our gaps, take away drives. We got to be in weak side help in the post. We have to get rebounds. You have to contest everything. You have to jump to the ball, slide your feet. So it's just a lot of work and being connected and communicating on defense and it's a lot of effort. It's a fine line. You have to be really ready to go, and I think the girls would be ready to go tonight.
And overall now, what's it going to take to pick up a win against Harrisburg here tonight?
Yeah, just all those things. Starting on defensive end, finding a way to get stops, and then execution on offense, playing together, having fun, and playing harder than they do.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back for the pregame show next year on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
As long as you have a local cooperative, never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
Hey DQ fans, when was the last time you ordered our crispy classic chicken strips or our juicy rotisserie style chicken bites? Both baskets are sumptuous, tender, and paired with Texas toast and golden french fries. With options this good, either choice is a perfect choice. And ring in the new year with a new fave, the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat. It's got chunks of Oreo cookie goodness, fudge pieces, and just the right amount of mocha, all blended into TQ's world famous soft serve. Looks like your morning coffee just got a whole lot tastier. Grab the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. You'll find a great selection of quality new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, plus a great selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take good care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and body shop, along with a friendly financing team that'll do their best to get you into your next new or pre-owned vehicle with financing that fits your budget. Wagner Auto is your local, family-owned, full-service dealership in Pierre. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your healthcare is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
As we welcome you back here at Riggs High School, getting set for tip-off between the Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers. John Wakely here on this Tuesday evening. You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. First of two games for the Governor girls here this weekend, as it will be this week, as the Govs will take on Harrisburg tonight, and then we'll be on the road in Yankton on Thursday. That game will be available for you on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. But Bryce Ladwig, the voice of the Yankton Bucks and Yankton Gazelles, will have the call for you on KCCR, and you can watch it still on YouTube at KCCR Sports. We will step aside for 2 minutes, and when we come back, we will have for you tip-off. Starting lineups and tip-off. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow. Before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-A-Later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-A-Later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-A-Later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar, and we'll throw in an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFordToyota.com.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
We've experienced a large shortage of officials. It is these men and women that provide us with a safe and quality game experience, and these games could not happen without them. The Pierre School District has partnered with the South Dakota officials and South Dakota High School Activity Association to help support them in their efforts. If at any time tonight you choose to belittle, degrade, or use vulgar language, you will be asked to leave the premises. Thank you for your understanding. Now let's meet tonight's officials. Bob Malloy, Bob Crelo, and Scott Cadis. And now let's meet the ladies bringing the spirit and cheer for the green and white Fight, Fight, Fight Pierre Governor. Grace Lynn Bowman, Elizabeth Diaba, Lexi Gilgis, Who's stepping in tonight for Nick Meyer and Reese Williger picks out our thoughts and prayers with Coach Meyer on a speedy recovery. And now, green and white on your feet and bring the Rockets. These are your Governors Guard. Let's shoot your guard, number 1, let's see your guard, number 4, Reese Williger. Let's sophomore guard, number 13, Ryan Berry.
So we're ready for basketball here this evening from Riggs High School. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Harrisburg will go from left to right, the Governors from right to left. Those starters again, Jaylee Hofer, Kaylee Plon, Emily Boyer, Hannah Eide, Abigail Flanagan, and Sydney Hybertson. For the Governors is Remy Price, Lady Stevens, Ryan Berry, Reese Williger, and Avery Kaiser. It will be Boyer and Kaiser for the opening tip. 8 minutes are on the clock. We're ready for basketball between the Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers. We are underway as Harrisburg will end the opening tip. And for the Tigers, it will be Hofer to bring the ball over the floor and across the timeline. Hofer defended by Lady Stevens. Man-to-man defense here for the Governors. Pass is tipped and then intercepted by the Governors. Early steal here for Pierre. And the other way we go, and it will be Berry at midcourt. Kaiser the left side for Stevens. Lob pass over for Kaiser. Got underneath the defense, and Avery Kaiser's got the first points. Good look there for the Governors. Good play call from Pierre, and they get the first bucket of the game. They lead it 2-0. It's a start that you like to see. Kaiser gets the first bucket of the first offensive possession. Here's Harrisburg with it. Hofer gets trapped, turns it over. Berry will take it. Berry goes all the way the length of the floor. Tough shot, and it will lay in for Ryan Berry. Back-to-back turnovers for Harrisburg, and it's now 4-0. That's a tough layup for Berry. She was able to get it to go. Pass from Boyer over for Hofer. Now into the corner it goes. Tripping, falling, and turning it over are the Tigers another time. 3 straight trips, 3 straight turnovers. Price on the right wing. Gets a screen from Terwilliger. Throws it over for Kaiser. Now left corner for Berry. Works it back out to the wing. Now farther in the corner. As Kaiser drives baseline, she travels and will turn it over. It'll be the first Governor turnover of the ball game. 6:36 to go here in the first quarter. Governors lead at 4-0 here early on over Harrisburg. The catch made by Sydney Hybertson on the inbound pass, and now Boyer back for Hybertson. Hybertson, the 5'8 senior. Hofer at the top of the key, defended by Stevens. Pass nearly stolen away by Price. Price got to recover defensively. Driving in, turning it over. Another time, another travel. And the Governors have forced 4 turnovers on their first 4 defensive possessions. 6:13 to go, 4-0 lead here for the Governors. Laney Stevens on the left wing. Cutting Price, didn't get the pass to Williger, now throws it in the corner for Berry. That pass deflected off of Harrisburg, and it will stay here with the Governors. 6:02 left to go here in the first quarter. Ryan Berry will inbound here on the right baseline. Some of the Governors were starting to go like they're going on defense. Lob pass that's tipped and stolen away. Governors back-to-back turnovers now. 5:55 left to go here in the first quarter. Hybertson on the right side. Back out top. It's Abigail Flanagan. She gets bumped by Kaiser. Will try from the left side to the right side. Now throws it over the right wing. Hofer gets a screen. Rolls off of it, does Hybertson. Catches it on the wing again. Dumps to the high post. Boyer had the ball nearly stolen away by Berry. Back out for Hybertson. Good pump fake. Now a free throw line jumper is good from Hybertson. And it's now 4-2, and the Governors turn it right back over. That's their third turnover here in the first quarter. Their period opened up with 4 straight steals, and all of a sudden they've turned the ball over 3 times in their last 3 possessions as well. 5:13 left to go in the first quarter. Hofer to the left wing. It's Flanagan. Flanagan will drive around Kaiser and Stevens. Now underneath Boyer. The pass deflected, stolen away. The 5th turnover of the game from Harrisburg. Berry over for Price on the right side. Price, she's left open to the high post. She takes it. She knocks it down. You can't leave Remy Price with that much space. And it's a 6-2 lead with 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Hyberson, a small press here for the Governors. Boyer at midcourt. Passes it into the front court for Hyberson. Lob pass deflected by Terwilliger. Diving for it was Kaiser. That pass deflected again. Another steal. 6 turnovers here in the first quarter on 7 possessions for Harrisburg. Berry on the right side for Price. Job step, and then she turns it over. Stolen away by Boyer. She'll race down the floor. Boyer's layup is good, and it's now 6-4. Emily Boyer's on the scoreboard. 6-4 our score with 4:10 left to go. Well, you haven't seen really any misses yet. It's been either a made bucket or a turnover. There's a good pass from Berry to Kaiser to Price, and an easy layup backdoor cut from Remy Price. Is now 8-4. When both these teams have had a shot, they've looked good offensively. Well, there's been a lot of possessions where they haven't got a shot. Hyberson buries a 3. I don't think we've had a missed shot yet. It's 8-7. We've got, we have, 10 turnovers here already in the first quarter. We've got 15 points on the board, but no missed shots. There's our first missed shot. It was Berry that missed it, and then she picks up the foul, our first foul of the game with 3:31 left to play in the first quarter. Ryan Berry will pick it up. And with 3:31 left to go, we've had 10 turnovers, 1 missed shot. As Les Dupree will check in for Berry. I don't know if I've ever seen a start like this. It was such a odd start to this game. You're going to go 100% for the field, but you're going to turn it over on 6 of your first 8 possessions, 6 of your first 9 possessions. The ball was knocked away by Lane Stevens out of play, so it'll stay with Harrisburg with 28 to go on the shot clock, 3:23 left to go here in the first quarter. Inbound pass here was caught by Ellen Wagner, who's checked in. Right side for Eide. Pump fakes, drives in, pass deflected, stolen away. Nope, it will stay with the Harrisburg Tigers. The shot clock did not reset. The Governors never had control of it. Boyer to the top of the key. With 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Over the right side, driving baseline. Tough shot is missed. That was by Kendi Healy. And now the other way for Laney Stevens. Kaiser, one dribble in, over right side. Price for 3. That's buried by Remy Price. She's got 7. Timeout taken by Harrisburg. And the Governors lead it 11-7 with 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
People helping people. Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
As we welcome you back here, it is 11-7. The Governors, they lead it by 4 with 2:50 left to go here in the first quarter. We have hardly had any missed shots, just 1 missed shot, 2 missed shots, 1 for each team so far. But we've got 10 turnovers, 6 for the Tigers and 4 for the Governors. Hybertson, a pass over the left side. Working all the way across the perimeter, right back to Hybertson down the right side. Governors have dropped into a zone. Another turnover by Harrisburg. That's their 7th of the game. And back the other way, Price nearly turned it over. I think Dupree might have gotten in the way of the pass for Kaiser. Underneath Terwilliger. Hard dribble. Missed the shot, though, did Terwilliger. And the rebound's grabbed by the Tigers. 2:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Hybertson. Bounce pass for Boyer. Boyer will try and work on Terwilliger all the way in. A shot is missed, but Terwilliger picks up the foul, her first and the Governor's second. And to the free throw line for the first time tonight, it'll be Emily Boyer, and any player will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter. 11-7 our score. The Governors have led the entire way so far here in the first. First free throw from Boyer is good. Now 11-8 as we'll have a couple of subs checking in. Flanagan and Hofer are back in. 2:10 left here in the first. Second free throw from Boyers on its way. That one is nothing but net, and it's now 11-9. Lob pass from Kaiser all the way over to Price, and then right back to Dupree. Now Kaiser will catch and throw in the left side for Stevens. Stevens looks to the top of the key for Terwilliger. Right side is Remy Price. Price looking. Kaiser will catch underneath now for Terwilliger. Her pass is deflected, stolen away. Fifth turnover by the Governors. And Harrisburg can tie or take the lead on this possession. Boyer nearly double dribbled. She thought about picking up that dribble. Hofer gets a screen from her. Now here it is, Eide on the left side. Flanagan underneath Boyer. Tough shot in the lane. Missed it. The rebound's grabbed by Dupree and nearly turned over, and it will be off of Dupree, and it is turned over. So both teams now 7 turnovers for Harrisburg, 6 for the Governors. 91 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Inbound pass here for Hofer. Hofer looks, turns, passes at top of the key. There's a pass that nearly got intercepted. And then Lennox Dupree will pick up a foul. As Flanagan caught the initial pass in the high post, Dupree bumped into her and gets called for her first foul, the 13th foul. Fresh 35, lob pass out. It's caught by Eide. Now in the corner it is for the Tigers. Back to Eide at the top of the key. Dupree nearly knocked the ball away. She's good defensively as a freshman. Boyer over. There's a pump fake driving it inside the lane, and the shot's good from Abigail Flanagan, and we are tied 11-11. Just a quick 4-0 spurt here for Harrisburg to tie it up with under a minute to play in the first quarter. Reese Terwilliger. Boyer gives her all kinds of room out there. Now Stevens will catch in the corner. Back to the low post for Terwilliger. She'll look, lob it back out for Stevens. She'll pull up for three. Stevens buries a three. Lady Stevens got enough room, got the look that she wanted, knocks down her first three, and it's 14-11 with 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Tigers to the right side. Driving in is Flanagan. Pass was deflected. It was Eide that had it, and then Kaiser took it away. Another turnover with 16 seconds to go. Price for a long three. You betcha. Remy Price has got her second three. And it's 17-11. 6 seconds to go here in the quarter. Hofer drives all the way in. Running shot missed. And the Governors will take a 6-point lead here at the end of the first quarter. 17-11. Remy Price with 10 of the 17 for the Governors to lead the way at the end of the first. Back in a minute. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
As we welcome you back here at Ricks High School, the Governors have a 17-11 lead. An odd first quarter. Remy Price got 10 points, but Harrisburg turned the ball over 8 times. The Governors turned the ball over 6 times. And both teams nearly shot 100% from the floor. We barely had any misses between the two teams. But if they could get a shot away, it looked always good. As the Price has it at the top of the key as we get underway in the second quarter. But half the time, the Governors and Tigers couldn't get a shot. So it didn't look very good offensively. Pass all the way in the corner for Price. She's looking for her third one. She's got 3 threes. 13 points for Price now already here in the game. 20-11. Governors lead by 9. 7:25 left to go here in the first quarter, in the first half. 3 threes in the ball game so far for Price. 13 points for her. Hofer on the left side, kicks it over in the corner. Flanagan will drive, floated at the basket, missed it. Didn't have the backboard for any support. The ball is loose. We got a tie-up, and it's going to stay with Harrisburg. 7:08 left to go. Fresh 35. No one got possession after the missed shot, so the shot clock still is at 35. 7:08 left to go here. Sydney Tedrow is in. Ryan Berry's back in the game. We got Dupree, Price, and Twilliger in for the Governors. Iverson will catch. She's open for 3. She's looking for her second. Missed the shot. Rebounds grabbed by Twilliger. Here is Lennox Dupree all the way up ahead for Price. Bounce pass for Dupree. Price again. Had an open look, a potential open look for 3. Here is Dupree. Tedrow. Now Berry. Berry on the left wing. Works it back out near the point. Tedrow. Now Dupree. She's open for 3. She'll take it. That one's short, and the rebound's going to be grabbed by Flanagan. Good look there from the freshman Dupree. 6:30 left to go here in the first half. Governors lead it by 9, 20-11. Hofer has it for Harrisburg. She'll drive inside the paint, kicks it out. Hyberson's looking for another 3. This time she gets it to go. That's her second 3. She's got 8 points. And Hyberson cuts the 9-point lead to 6, 20-14. Here's Ryan Berry. Dupree, Tedrow in the corner for Price. He's picked up by Eide. Now Tedrow underneath for Terwilliger. Back out for Tedrow. Drives in. High post shots rejected by Boyer. And back, here come Harrisburg. After it was picked up by Flanagan. He had the ball poked away, then stolen away by Berry. 9th turnover of the game now by Harrisburg. Price for Tedrow. Lennox Dupree drives in through the teeth of the defense. Kicks it out for Tedrow. Now Price in the corner. Back out to the wing. Tedrow. Terwilliger will turn. Takes one dribble to her left. Pass. That goes a little bit too far for Berry. Maybe looking for Dupree as well. Turns it over. Both teams now with 1 turnover apiece here in the second quarter. Maya Shorter will check in, as will Avery Kaiser. Terwilliger and Tedrow will take a seat. So here is going to be number 2, Adeline Wagner, who's back in for Harrisburg. Eide will drive. Bounce the pass, no pass available. She turned the ball over. Dupree, a bounce pass for Berry with a jump stop, with a tough shot, and Berry got to go. Ryan Berry's got 4, and the Governors lead it by 8, 22-14. 10 turnovers now by Harrisburg. We still got 5 minutes to go in the first half. Flanagan, right side for Hybertson. Back for Flanagan. She's open for 3. She'll take it. She knocks it down. And Abigail Flanagan's got her first 3. Boy, when Harrisburg shoots, they're shooting well tonight. The Governors going to be happy that they've forced 10 turnovers because Harrisburg is shooting the ball so well. The Governors will almost turn it back over. Price had abandoned the corner spot, and the pass was tipped by Eide. If it wasn't, it was out of play easily, and the Governors were going to turn the ball over. But because Eide tipped it, it stays with Pierre. Still 22 to go on the shot clock. 4:40 left to go here in the quarter. Dupree for Kaiser on the right side. Back to Dupree at the top of the key. Laney Stevens pump fakes. Now Price open for 3. Make it 4 threes tonight for Remy Price. And it's 25-17. And Coach Bebout will take a timeout after the made 3. 25-17. Governors. They lead it by 8. Remy Price now with 16. 16 points for the junior. She's hit 4 threes already in this game. You go back to last Friday, she had just 10 points. And I say just 10 points. Getting double figures is good. She had 8 of her 10 in the second quarter. She's already matched out. She's getting close to doubling her point total from Friday in the loss to O'Gorman. Here in the first half, she's got 16 points, 4 threes so far. And the Governors are up by 8, their largest lead now here tonight. And it's been a lot of fun to watch this Governor offense. Been a lot of fun to watch both these offenses go. when they don't turn the ball over. Governors with 7 turnovers. Harrisburg so far with 10. Has not been the cleanest game trying to get to the basket. But once they get to the basket, once they get a shot up, both teams have shot the ball really well. Coming out of the timeout, Hofer for Boyer. Boyer's been held in check so far, just 4 points. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Boyer had the ball knocked away by Dupree. We get a tie up. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will be a turnover by Harrisburg as it favors the Governors on the possession arrow. So the Governors get the ball back at the 11th turnover of the game from Harrisburg. Lennox Dupree for Pierre. Across midcourt, right side for Price. Here's Maya Shorter. Looks over now left wing for Dupree. She'll pull up for 3. That one's off the back iron. Rebound is going to be off of Harrisburg and out of play after it went off of Hofer last. Even if it wasn't off of Hofer at that point, she ended up touching the ball before the ball actually bounced out of play. So it's going to go to the Governors no matter what. I think Hofer also knew that she was the last one to touch it. Dupree will inbound with a fresh 35. Kaiser will catch it right underneath, and Avery Kaiser's got an easy bucket. She's now got 4, and the lead is 10, 27-17, with 3:40 left to go here in the first half. On the right side, here is Flanagan. Into the corner it goes. Back out for Flanagan. That was Wagner that was in the corner. Here is Hofer. Boyer underneath, wide open. Shot is missed, though. The rebound and the foul is on Kaiser. Kaylee Hybertson, the junior, was underneath the basket, was wide open, missed the shot, and then Kaiser gets the foul on the rebound attempt. 4th team foul, first one here by Kaiser. Lob inbound here for Boyer. Fresh 35 for Harrisburg. 3:25 left to go. 3:20 left to go here in the first half. Hofer. Boyer, top of the key. Boyer will drive, kicks it back out. Here's a 3, up and good from Jaylee Hofer. That's her first points of the night, 27-20. Governors still lead it by a touchdown with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Dupree with a hesitation dribble, and then she is fouled driving to the basket. That's the first Harrisburg foul of the game. It's going to send Lennox Dupree to the free throw line. And it will be Emily Boyer, her first foul. Now, also, I will say, too, that the Governors have put up a lot of threes, which tends to limit the fouls that could be played by Harrisburg. First one is good from Dupree from the free throw line. But just the only first team foul of the half with just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. The lefty freshman for the second one. She misses that second one as it rolls in and out. It's grabbed by Boyer. And Hofer has it here for Harrisburg. 28-20. Governors lead it here with 2:45 to go in the first half. It is Eide. Looks inside. Boyer will catch at the high post. Trying to go back down to Williger. Pass goes out for Hybertson. Now Sydney Hybertson. Boyer hands back off for Hofer. Down to 10 the shot clock. Hofer starting to try and drive inside the three-point keep. Now here is going to be Boyer driving off the glass. Missed the shot. Get an offensive rebound, though. Boyer trying to go back up with it. Had the ball stripped away by Lady Stevens and stolen by the Governors. Lennox Dupree. Stevens underneath the basket. Shot rejected. And then the ball is up in the air, and it will be eventually grabbed by the Tigers. That was by Hybertson. That was Keely Hybertson that grabbed it. Sydney Hybertson over the right side. Eide for 3. Missed the shot. Rebound. A foul, and we're going the other way as there will be a push from Keely Hybertson. And the second foul committed by Harrisburg in the half. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Governors lead at 28-20. Lennox Dupree here for Pierre. 1:55 left to go in the first half. Slowly works it across midcourt. Bounce pass that's deflected, stolen away by Harrisburg. And we'll go back the other way. That's the now 9th turnover of the game for the Governors. Excuse me, 8th turnover, second of the quarter. Boyer had the pump fake from Terwilliger. Shot was partially rejected. Saved by Hybertson, grabbed by Price. So Price will turn, gives back for Dupree. Terwilliger is wide open underneath. Being able to get the shot away and avoid the block from Boyer. Reese Terwilliger's got her first bucket tonight. And the lead's back to 10, 30-20 with 1:18 left to go here in the first half. Boyer left side. Eide. Boyer will catch at the free throw line. Here's Eide. Driving in. Shot partially rejected by Twilliger again. It's going to be grabbed by Price with 1:03 left to go. Governors lead it by 10. Lennox Dupree here for the Governors. Over for Price. Baseline jumper. Floats it in for Remy Price. Make it 18 in the game for Price. 32-20. 45 seconds to go. They got that 2 for 1. Sydney Hybertson over in the corner for Eide. In the corner again, Hybertson. A baseline jumper is good for Sydney Hybertson. And Sydney Hybertson with 10 points, and the lead's 32-20. The Governors can hold for the final shot here in the first half. Lennox Dupree for Laney Stevens. Governors are going to hold for that final shot with 15 seconds left. Dupree to the right side for Kaiser. Kaiser will drive, try to spin move around, nearly lost the ball. On the floor, over for Dupree, high off the glass, rolled off of it. Twilliger at the rebound, the putback, she's fouled, and will go to the line for 2. Good offensive rebound for Reese Twilliger, and she's at the line for 2. We have not had many free throws in this first half. Boyer's got two of the 3 fouls for Harrisburg tonight. First one here from Twilliger. That one's good from Reese Twilliger. Now you're going to be, if you're Harrisburg, you have to be careful on the second free throw with 4.5 left to go. Christopherson will check in for Price. Twilliger's got the idea of how to get everybody to go over for a lane violation. There is another lane violation, but Twilliger makes it. And she does it every time. 34-22. Hofer's got to pull up at half court for 3 at the buzzer, and it's missed. And the Governors will take a 12-point lead into halftime. 34-22 behind an 18-point first half from Remy Price. Governors, all Governors tonight right now. 34-22 here at the break. Back in 3 minutes with halftime stats. You listen to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Has it been years since you've been to the dentist? Are you afraid to see a dentist? If so, you are among many people who feel this way. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer of Missouri River Dentistry. At our office, we pride ourselves as an office that uses a personal touch to offer gentle dentistry, tailored to fit each patient's needs. We do so by utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and methods which allow the patients to feel comfortable. So whether it has been many years or 6 months since your last dental visit, your oral health is important. We invite you to call us at Missouri River Dentistry, 223-2021, 223-2021.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
The Governors lead at 34-22 here at the break. John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening, and it's been all Pierre and it's been all Remy Price in the first half. 18 of the 34 for Price in this first half. She had 4 threes, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. She's got 18 for the Governors as she leads all scorers and nearly outscoring Harrisburg by herself in the first half. As we go through the scoring totals here for Pierre, in the first half, it was 4 points for Ryan Berry, 4 for Reese Williger, and 4 for Avery Kaiser. Lainey Stevens dropped in a 3, and Lennox Dupree went 1 for 2 from the free throw line to round out the 34 points. The Governors shot 3 for 4 from the free throw line in that first half. For the Harrisburg Tigers, 10 points for Sydney Hybertson. She leads the team so far with 2 threes, 2 field goals for those 10 points. 5 points for Abigail Flanagan, 3 for Jaylee Hofer, and 4 for Emily Boyer. She hit a field goal and went 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half in the first quarter for the Harrisburg Tigers. They went 2 for 2 from the line, and Boyer got both of them. Turnovers are the story, though. 8 turnovers for the Pierre Governors in the first half, 10 for Harrisburg. They turned the ball over on their first 4 straight possessions before they finally got a shot up. Yeah, 4 straight possessions, and they finally got a shot. And both teams shot really well. They shot nearly lights out in the first half. Harrisburg, yeah, they only got 22 points, but you kind of got to be feeling, well, if we just don't turn the ball over and keep shooting like we are, we got a good chance. Now, on the flip side is you got to hope that Remy Price cools off if you're Harrisburg. And if you're Pierre, you don't want to necessarily force her the ball because everything that she's got, she has not forced anything. There's been maybe one shot that you will take because she's feeling good. If she's not feeling it, you're saying, well, maybe that's not the right shot choice. But when she's feeling as good as she is, you'll let her take that shot, and that was that running floater in her last bucket to make it 18 points so far on the evening. But she shot the ball so well, you don't give anything up. You allowed her to shoot whenever she's open and wants to shoot. Don't force it over to her. Don't try and start forcing everything. Then she starts cooling off a little bit. But keep everything in rhythm, and of course Harrisburg's going to adjust and try and keep her from potentially having more open looks. She's going to be pretty heavily guarded, I believe, in that second half. So if you're Coach Bebout, you're probably going to find a way to get her open and continue to get her looks in the second half because even though you're up by 12, you still need her to have the night that she's having in the first half, have that in the second half as well. As the Governors lead at 34-22 here at the end of the first half. We'll be on the air again on Thursday, right around 6:45 or 6:45, as the Governors girls will be in Yankton. And we'll have it here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. But Bryce Ladwig, the voice of Yankton, will have the call for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Then I'll rejoin you on Friday as the Governor boys will be back here at home. They'll take on the Yankton Bucks. I'll have it for you here on KCCR with coverage starting around 6:40. And tip-off at 7 o'clock. Governors lead at 34-22 here at the end of the first half. Back in 3 minutes with the start of the second half. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
Hey DQ fans, when was the last time you ordered our crispy classic chicken strips or our juicy rotisserie style chicken bites? Both baskets are sumptuous, tender, and paired with Texas toast and golden french fries. With options this good, either choice is a perfect choice. And ring in the new year with a new fave, the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat. It's got chunks of Oreo cookie goodness, fudge pieces, and just the right amount of mocha, all blended into DQ's world famous soft serve. Looks like your morning coffee just got a whole lot tastier. Grab the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. You'll find a great selection of quality new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, plus a great selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take good care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and body shop, along with a friendly financing team that'll do their best to get you into your next new or pre-owned vehicle with financing that fits your budget. Wagner Auto is your local, family-owned, full-service dealership in Pierre. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, getting set for the second half. Harrisburg will get the ball to start the third quarter. John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening. Thursday, the Governor girls will be in Yankton to take on the Gazelles. 6:40, 6:45 starts coverage, 7 o'clock tip-off on KCCR and on YouTube to watch at KCCR Sports with Bryce Ladwig on the call. And then on Friday, we will have the game for you. I'll be back for the game for you here in Pierre as Pierre takes on Yankton. As the Bucks will be in town, and we'll have it for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Coming out of the break and starting the third quarter, the Governors lead it by 12. Hofer will catch the inbound pass, and she'll work it in to the front court. Lane Stevens all over her right now. Sydney Hybertson will catch. Boyer now underneath. Quick pass out. Good pump fake. Driving in was Flanagan. Back out for Eide. On the baseline. Driving. She's going to go line for 2. And then will be Hannah Eide at the free throw line. Kaiser picks up her second foul. The first foul of the second half. Much different look. As the gym got nearly quiet. The student section was shushing everybody for the other team to shoot and then bark like a dog. Here's the second one. That one's good from Eide. And it's now 34-23. An 11-point lead here for the Pierre Governors. Here's Barry for Pierre. Pass deflected. Remy Price will pick it up. Now here's Barry. Price again on the right side. Pass goes over for Kaiser. She'll wait, fakes the handoff, drives all the way in. Good bounce pass for Twilliger. She'll go back to the right side with the double team right there, and she missed the shot. Rebounds grabbed by Boyer. First couple minutes are crucial here of any half, here in the second half as well. Governors lead it by 11, which is a comfortable lead, but it's not comfortable for the entire game. Eide will turn. She's fouled by Barry as she tried to block the shot from behind, and Ryan Barry picks up her second foul, second team foul. And here's Hannah Eide again at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2. Harrisburg is 3 for 4. Now make it 4 for 5 for the line. And it's now 34-24 as Eide is 2 for 3. Second one. That one is short from Eide. And the rebound's grabbed by the Governors. Kaiser up to Barry. Stevens will catch on the left wing. Jab step. Kicks it out top for Terwilliger. Barry's open for 3. She'll take it. She drains it. Ryan Barry's first 3 of the night. She's got 7 points. And the Governors, 37-24, up by 13. Largest lead for Pierre. Here is over the left side, Eide. At the high post, Boyer underneath for Flanagan. Bounce pass back for Boyer. Good look there from Flanagan to Boyer. And then a turnover by the Governors. Emily Boyer's got her second field goal. Governors turn it over for the first time here in the second half. 37-26. Leads trimmed to 11 with 6:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Boyer will catch on the inbound pass. Eide inside the paint for, that is for Hofer. Now back for Boyer. Skip pass. Eide drives. Kicks it back out for Hofer. Now Flanagan at the point. Backs away from a double team. Goes over. Now it is Hofer. Hyberson with 14 to go. Sydney Hyberson drives. Off the glass. Misses the shot. Stevens gets the rebound. Hands it off for Barry. And the Governors get a big defensive stop after that unforced turnover. Stevens takes one dribble. Rolls off. The screen was Kaiser trying for the pick and roll. But the pass was intercepted by Boyer. And the second turnover now in the quarter by the Governors. 5:40 left to go here in the third. Hybertson, Flanagan over left side for Eide. Eide started to drive. Trying to get it. Price nearly got pushed off from her. Now Boyer will turn. Back out. Eide's open for 3. Takes it. Rolls off and rolls in. Hannah Eide's got 5 of the 7 here in the quarter right now. And it's 37-29. The lead's cut to 8. Still a good lead here for the Governors. Pass underneath. Terwilliger is wide open off the glass. Good look there from Avery Kaiser to Reese Terwilliger. She's got 6. And the lead is right back to 10, 39-29. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here at the free throw line, Boyer too strong with a shot. Terwilliger, the only one there for the rebound. And then Terwilliger travels and turns it right back over. She turned and then turned it over on a travel. And Terwilliger was tied the shoe. Maybe she tripped over a shoelace and maybe dragged the foot a little bit. It looked pretty harmless. But gets called for the turnover, the third one already in the quarter for the Governors. Flanagan starts to drive, lost the ball, got it back. Pass goes over. Price now will steal it. And Price will race down the floor, and then she had a carry that was not called. Kaiser's open for 3. Takes it, misses it. Rebound for Terwilliger. Off the glass, Terwilliger on the low post. Reese Terwilliger. She now has 8. 41-29. Governors lead it by 12. 4:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Timeout will be taken by Harrisburg. 41-29. Governors are right back up by 12 where they started this quarter. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back here at Ricks High School. 4:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Governors, they lead at 41-29. Good crowd on hand here tonight. This is the 6th home game for the Pierre Governors. And for the first time this year, they're facing a team that has more than one loss at the time that they're facing them. Yeah, they played Stevens and Central at the beginning of the season. Of course, they were going to have more than one loss. But Central's only got 2 losses now. And then it is also Gorman that has just 1 loss. And then also is Washington that's got one loss. And the student section yelling out my name is trying to confuse me. Here is the Tigers. Here's Hannah Eide. Left side for Sydney Hybertson. Now into the corner it goes. Flanagan for three. It's buried by Flanagan. She's got her second three. And the lead is 41-32 with 3:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Good backdoor cut for Price. She's fouled. The bucket's good. She's got a chance for a three-point play. Make it 20 for Price on the Knights. The lead's back to 11. Now we go. Flanagan picks up her first foul. That's just the fourth foul overall. The first in the second half for Harrisburg, but the fourth foul overall. Price's and one attempts. She gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Make it 21 on the night for Remy Price. 44-32. Governors lead it by 12 with 3:45 left to play in the third. Hannah Eide, right side for Sydney Hybertson. Kaylee Hybertson also in the game right now for Harrisburg. Shot rejected by Terwilliger. Gets the own board for Reese Williger. Barry over for Dupree. Governor's largest lead is 13. They can extend that to a new largest lead with a made bucket. Dupree looking for a screen from Terwilliger. Instead did pass it over to Barry. One dribble to her left. Now Kaiser. Back for Terwilliger at the point. Terwilliger takes a couple drives. Good backdoor cut again for Price, but her shot's rejected that time by Eide. And now we'll go here the other way for Harrisburg. Flanagan. That's over for Eide. Underneath it goes. Turn off the right side from Kaylee Hybertson. Driving in, high off the glass and in. It'll be made from Adeline Wagner. Her first made bucket tonight, 44-34. 2:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Barry for Terwilliger at the point. Right side for Price. Here is Kaiser. Back for Dupree. Looking to her right. Dupree will back it up. Reset the offense here for the Governors. Dupree, a bounce pass for Barry at the high post. Pass underneath for Terwilliger. That'll play off of Harrisburg. 6 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Hofer and Boyer back in. Dupree will inbound. Price will catch, lays it off the glass and in for Remy Price. She's got now 23, 46-34, back to a 12-point lead. Governors are not allowing Harrisburg right now to make a comeback. Boyer at the point underneath, at the free throw line underneath to Kaylee Hybertson. And Hybertson's got her first made bucket. Kaylee Hybertson, that is. Sydney Hybertson still with 10 with the team high right now. Dupree will catch out in the corner. One dribble, she had an open look, pass it up to Williger, now right side for Barry. Barry takes one dribble to her left. Kaiser will catch. Jab step, now will drive. A blocking foul will be called against Harrisburg as Kaiser started to drive in. 1:41 left to go, fresh 35. Kaylee Hybertson picks up her second and the second team foul. Dupree will inbound on the left baseline. Price will catch. Drives baseline. Tough shot off the left iron, right iron. Came back out. Price will get called for the foul. On the rebound attempt, just her first. And the third team foul now here with 1:36 to go here in the third quarter. And Harrisburg's got a chance to cut it into single digits as we're closing in the final 90 seconds of the third quarter. Boyer will turn as she'll hand it back off for Kaylee Hybertson. Boyer pinned the ball to her waist, and then a foul committed, I believe, by Boyer, trying to get the ball back from Kaiser. It is Boyer's third foul. Second turnover of the quarter from Harrisburg. 1:20 left to go. Sydney Tedrow will check in for Avery Kaiser. Eide and Hybertson are back in. Dupree for the Governors. 1:12 left to go here in the third. Tedrow hands off for Barry. Good look underneath for Terwilliger, who's open for another one. That's now 10 for Terwilliger. 48-36, right back to a 12-point lead. Idy will drive in. Kicks it over for Hofer. One dribble to her left, now kicks it over in the corner. Driving baseline. Ball is loose. Ball is picked up by Harrisburg. Still a 17 to go on the shot clock. Hyberson for 3, and Sydney Hyberson's now got 13. And it's 48-39 with 38 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Here is Dupree. Pass deflected, stolen away. Governor's fourth turnover of the quarter. Now 12 here in the game. One shot is being called out for the Harrisburg bench. They trail it by 9. Driving in, pass deflected, stolen away by Price. With 15 seconds to go, Price with the layup and in off the turnover. And it's 50-39 with 8 seconds to go. In the right wing for 3, Idy missed the shot. Rebound off of Harrisburg with 2.9 to go. So now the Governors have an opportunity with 2.9 to heave one up to the basket. Here is Tedrow that will inbound. Dupree takes a couple of dribbles from midcourt, didn't get the shot away. And it will be a 50-39 lead for the Pierre Governors here at the end of the third quarter. Governors lead it by 11, going to the fourth. Back in a minute, you're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of heat-a-later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of heat-a-later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-a-later fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar, and we'll throw in an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayfordtoyota.com.
Back here for the fourth quarter, the Governors lead it 50-39 as we welcome you back in for our fourth and end of regulation quarter. Avery Kaiser will inbound. Ryan Berry will catch. We're underway here in the fourth. And the Governors with that 11-point lead. Elise Christopherson, Maya Shorter, Lainey Stevens, the other three on the court right now. Berry has on the left wing. Shorter at the top of the key, right side for Stevens. One dribble to her left, picks it up, now throws it over for Shorter. And Shorter had the ball knocked away from her by Boyer, but it was off of Shorter last. And so another turnover by the Governors, their 13th of the game. Both teams with 13 turnovers. Kind of calmed down after that first initial burst of the first quarter where we had 10 turnovers in the first 2 minutes, felt like. Here is Harrisburg across midcourt, and then a backcourt violation. That is by Jaylee Hofer. That's now the 14th turnover. Avery Kaiser for Ryan Berry. Harrisburg fans not happy with that call that went against them. Stevens for Shorter. Right side for Berry. Berry a bounce pass, looking for a bounce pass, instead throws it for Kaiser. Now Christopherson, one dribble to her right, pulls up for 3 off the left side. And the rebound's grabbed, and then a foul committed by Stevens. Her first foul, and the now 14th foul by the Governors here in the second half. As the Governors back the other way. Harrisburg back the other way. Sydney Hybertson nearly had the ball taken away from her by Lady Stevens. Now with 20 to go on the shot clock. Kicks it over in the corner for 3. It's good from Jaylee Hofer. She's now got 6. And it's 50-42. Back to an 8-point game again. Here's Berry. Kaiser drives off the glass. Couldn't get the shot to go, but she's fouled. And Avery Kaiser will go to the free throw line, where the Governors right now are 4 for 5. Only have so far just 5 free throws. Heidi picks up her first foul and the 4th team foul. First one from Kaiser is good. 51-42. So Kaiser now was 5 points here tonight. Second one from Kaiser. That one also rattles home. Back to a 10-point lead. 6:34 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 52-42. Here is Hofer. Picks up her dribble. Pass for Hannah Eide. Boyer, into the corner it goes. Hybertson for 3. Sydney Hybertson's got another one. Make that 4 threes for her here tonight. And the lead's trimmed in to 7, 52-45. Stevens drives baseline. Nice pass for Kaiser. Off the glass, too strong with it. Rebound, though, grabbed by Terwilliger. We get a jump ball, and it will go to Harrisburg. And so the Tigers will get an opportunity here. 6:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is a 7-point lead for the Governors over Harrisburg. Sydney Hybertson. Pass over. Falling down with Stevens. Getting back up. Hannah Eide able to recover with Stevens. Boyer now has it. And Boyer's pass over to the right wing. Now top of the key for Hannah Eide again. Gets a screen from Boyer. Rolls off it. Good play there from both Price and Terwilliger. Not allowing that pass to go through. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Flanagan, tough shot off the glass. She gets it to go. And Abigail Flanagan now with 10 points. And it's 52-47. The lead has been trimmed to 5. 5:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Kaiser for Price. She's been relatively quiet in the second half. That shot's missed by Price. Rebounds grabbed by Boyer. They can cut it to a possession with the basket here, can Harrisburg. They trail by as many as 13 in this game. Here is Hybertson. Gets a screen from Boyer. Rolls off of it. Boyer is able to hand it back off, though, for Hofer. On the right side, Flanagan drives. Missed the shot. Rebounds. Tipped. Boyer grabbed it. Boyer's tough shot. She's fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. Foul committed by Avery Kaiser, her 3rd. And to the free throw line, it is Boyer. She is 2 for 2 so far here in the game. First free throw is good. So the lead has been trimmed to 4, 52-48. 4:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Dupree is in for Stevens. Second free throw. That one will find its way through. The lead has been trimmed to a single possession, 52-49. Flanagan will take a seat. The Governors with Dupree up the floor, 4:50 to go. Governors led by as many as 13 here in the second half. It's been now a 3-point lead. Remy Price. Pass for Kaiser. Kaiser looks, throws over to Dupree. And a timeout will be taken here by Coach Bebout. He'll take a full timeout. 4:37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The lead's down to just 3. Governors lead at 52-49. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. 4:37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Governors lead at 52-49. And this is a big win for them. They need to win this one. It's not you can go get Yankton on Thursday. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. And the reason why I say you need this one, because you had a 13-point lead. You got to find a way to finish this one. That's going to go a long ways down the stretch this season, as Barry will inbound for Dupree. 4:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Dupree off the screen from Terwilliger. Kaiser now, backdoor cut for Price. She is fouled by Boyer and will go to the line for two. Remy Price with 25 tonight. Has not scored yet in the fourth. Boyer's got her fourth foul, fifth team foul. 4:25 left to go here in the fourth. First one from Price. Buries it. 26 on the night for the junior. Flanagan will check in for Boyer. Emily Boyer with 8 points so far on the evening. Second one from Price. That's also good. That's two big free throws there for the Governors. 54-49, leads back to two possessions, a 5-point advantage with 4:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here is Hofer. Drives inside the paint. Kicks it over. Travel, though, is called on Kaylee Hyverson. Another turnover from Harrisburg, their 15th of the game. Sydney Hyverson will check in. Kaylee Hyverson was the one that turned it over. Sydney Hyverson right now with 16 points. She's got the team high for Harrisburg. Lennox Dupree for the Governors. Dupree right now just 1 point, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Dupree starts to drive, step back, kicks it over for Kaiser. Looked inside, now kicks it for Price. Back out to Williger, right side for Barry. On the wing, throws it, lobbing for Terwilliger, just a little bit out of reach. Governors now have 14 turnovers in the game. And it's still 54-49 with 3:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hybertson will inbound for Flanagan. Picked up by Kaiser. Flanagan nearly lost the ball. Handed it back over. It is Wagner. Wagner trying to create separation on Dupree. The high post, it is Flanagan. Heidi. Hannah Heidi over the right side for Sydney Hybertson. She'll drive to the left high post. Now kicks it back over. Long three is up. Shots missed. Rebounds tipped. It's going to end up grabbed by Barry. That's a huge defensive rebound for the Governors. Dupree, right side Price. Governors, you don't want to go too slow here. You like to play your game still, but you want to make sure you get the right shot on each possession. And Terwilliger is wide open using the other team. Their teammates all got in the way. Reese Terwilliger was wide open. She used the Harrisburg players as a screen and was able to find herself wide open. Timeout will be taken here by Harrisburg. 56-49, the Governors are back up by 7 with 2:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
As we welcome you back here at Riggs High School, 56-49. Governors, they lead it by 7 with 2:44 left to go here in the fourth quarter. John Wickler here. Jacob Mayer back in the studio, our technical producer for the evening. He'll be back in action on Friday as he and the Pierre Governors will take on the Yankton Bucks. And you can listen to it right here on KCCR and watch it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Coming out of the timeout, Harrisburg has the ball. Down by 7 with 2:44 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Sydney Hyberson will inbound. Hyberson on the inbound toss. Finds Boyer, who's got the 4 fouls, and Terwilliger put her hands on the back of Boyer on the catch, and a quick foul called on Terwilliger. 16th foul by the Governors. And the Governors right now, that's their 16th foul. So the next one will put him at the free throw line. Hybertson for three in the corner. It's good. Sydney Hybertson got her 5th three of the ball game. 5 threes, and the lead's back to 4 points. 56-52 with 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Dupree nearly lost the ball. Steps through the double team, and she is fouled by Jaylee Hofer, her first foul. Now the 6th Harrisburg foul. So the next one will put the Governors at the free throw line. 56-52. Berry will inbound for Dupree. Dupree right side. Price will catch. She looks. High post for Kaiser. Ball stolen away. It'll be Flanagan the other way. 1-on-2 though is Flanagan. We'll hand it back out for Eide. Now driving baseline. Flanagan over for Boyer. 2:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Eide, pass goes over for Flanagan. She'll turn. Kaiser fell down. Rebounds grabbed by Flanagan. The putback is missed, and it's going to be grabbed by Kaiser this time. Dupree. Harrisburg won to foul. Governors were able to get away with it. Then Dupree lost the ball. Another turnover. Berry coming from behind trying to strip the ball away. Unable to as is passed again. And Harrisburg again can cut the deficit to just a single digit or a single possession with 1:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. A 5-second violation is called against Jaylee Hofer. A turnover by Harrisburg. We've seen Lennox Dupree do that before. That's a huge defensive play by the freshman to stay with Hofer long enough to get that 5-second call against her. 1:29 left to go here in the fourth quarter. That one is a play that we're going to look back on. We're going to talk with Coach Kirk Beebot about that play. Here is Ryan Berry. Good bounce pass for Stevens. Drew the double team. They got a pass over for Stevens. Her first bucket since the first quarter, in the lead 6, 58-52 with 1:12 to go in the fourth quarter. A 6-point lead. Price with the steal. With a layup on the other end. Remy Price with 29. 60-52. Governors lead it by 8. Boyer, under a minute left. Backdoor cut. Bucket's good. 60-54. That was Hannah Eide. The other way here for the Governors. Kaiser, they can take their time here. Stevens. Pass over for Berry. And Berry will have an easy bucket the other way. Ryan Berry. Governors can take their time, but if you get the open shot, take it. 62-54 with 30 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. It's not quite over yet, but the Governors are in good position to pick up their fourth win. Hybertson over for Eide. Harrisburg taking too much time. Eide for three. Missed the shot. Rebounds grabbed by Kaiser. Up ahead for Berry. And then she is fouled by Hybertson with 14.1 to go. We got free throws the other way. And the Governors. Coach Beebout is fired up. The Governors are going to pick up their fourth win of the season. Berry's at the line for the first time tonight. 62-54 with 14 seconds to go. Free throw is missed by Berry. And now it'll be the other way here at 10 seconds left to go. Driving baseline. That shot's missed. Rebound grab by Price. And one more foul by Flanagan with 2.8 to go. And that will allow some to make their way to the exit before the final buzzer goes off. And it gives Price an opportunity to pick up 30 points. Unless I get it wrong. Yeah, I got it for 29. First free throw from Price is good. I got her for 30 now. The boards that got her for 28. We'll go back and check it. Second free throw from Price. That one misses. With the rebounds grabbed, Harrisburg will let the clock run out, and the Governors will win it by 9. 63-54. The Governors win it tonight over Harrisburg. Remy Price dropping 30 on Harrisburg. 63-54. Governors win it here tonight. Back in 2 minutes to wrap it up. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Has it been years since you've been to the dentist? Are you afraid to see a dentist? If so, you are among many people who feel this way. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer of Missouri River Dentistry. At our office, we pride ourselves as an office that uses a personal touch to offer gentle dentistry, tailored to fit each patient's needs. We do so by utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and methods which allow the patients to feel comfortable. So whether it has been many years or 6 months since your last dental visit, your oral health is important. We invite you to call us at Missouri River Dentistry, 223-2021, 223-2021.
As we welcome you back here at Riggs High School, and we welcome you to your post-game show. The Pierre Governors, they win it 63-54 tonight over the Harrisburg Tigers. Remy Price got her down for 30 points on the evening. She picked up 18 in the first half, another 12 in the second half. She got fouled, and hey, when you get fouled, you get one more shot to get 30. She was able to get that with going 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She went 4 for 5 from the line in the game, as Pierre missed just 3 free throws overall. In the second half, they went 5 for 7. And then overall went 8 for 11 in the game from the free throw line to Pierre to roll. I wouldn't say they rolled to a 9-point win, but things got a little bit dicey. It was a one-possession game, a 3-point lead at one point after leading by as many as 13 for the Governors in that third quarter. Got trimmed all the way down to 3 in the fourth. But the Governors were able to hold on, able to get it back up to 8 and eventually 9, where they picked up the win 63-54. As we go through the scoring totals, and again, Remy Price with 30 points. Reese Williger still had double figures with 12 in the game. She had 6 of her 12 in the third quarter. And then it was 9 points for Ryan Berry, who knocked down a big 3 in the third quarter, 6 for Avery Kaiser, and 5 for Lainey Stevens. 1 point for Lennox Dupree, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. On the other side for Harrisburg, it was 19 for Sydney Hybertson, 10 for Abigail Flanagan, 8 for Emily Boyer. We had 5 for Hannah Eide, 2 for Kaylee Hybertson, 2 for Alan Wagner, and 3 for Jaylee Hofer. Actually, she had 6 points, did Hofer. She had 2 threes in that game. And it was a 63-54 win for the Pierre Governors, as they now 4-9 on the season. Harrisburg drops to 4-8 on the year. And that's a huge, huge win for the Pierre Governors tonight here at home. Offensively, they played well throughout this entire game. You got to give credit to Harrisburg for making a comeback. Both teams played well. 16 turnovers in the game for Pierre, 17 for Harrisburg. It was inflated mostly because of that first quarter where Harrisburg had 6. Actually, they ended up with 8 turnovers in the first quarter. So I messed this completely up here. They had, they had 14 in the first half, and then 17 after the third quarter, then 21 after the end at the end of the game. 21 turnovers for Harrisburg, 16 for the Governors, as we'll talk here with Coach Kirk Bebout after the Governors win it 63-54 here this evening. And 30 points for Remy Price. A big night for her offensively. So, Coach, I'll first talk to you. Remy Price had her best offensive game, and it's fun to see this too because it seems every night we're talking about someone having a great offensive game and a big offensive game. Tonight it was Remy Price for 30.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time with Remy. I mean, she can flat out play. Like, she puts a lot of time in the summer, and she puts a lot of time in her game, and maybe her, like I think I said last week to somebody, I got to catch my breath. We were excited,
yeah, you're good.
excited in the locker room, and I'm not as young as I used to be, so they'll walk up here, then you throw the headphones on me right away. So, but yeah, it feels a lot better coming up here after the girls got rewarded for everything that they've been doing. I mean, it's been, you know, it's been a tough stretch. I mean, and it hasn't been because of anything other than we just didn't pull out some games or make some big shots. We just didn't you know, finish or, you know, just exactly click. But so it was really nice to see it, and they were excited in the locker room. That's exactly, you know, why winning, you know, matters to me, is because hearing them be excited for each other and being happy in the locker room, I mean, that means everything to me. So, but yeah, back to Remy. I mean, we've all seen this before. I mean, she can flat out shoot it. She's added to her game. She can dribble, pull up, and she's been getting to the free throw line. When she gets to tonight, she did, and when she gets to the free throw line, she's going to make most of those. So yeah, and I'm just happy for Remy because she's been, you know, not, I wouldn't say down because she's a tough kid, but she wants it. So I'm just happy to see her have a great night. You know, yeah, and she had 30 or whatever she had, but honestly, it was a total team effort working together. I thought the girls really executed. It seemed like, you know, we'd get it up 8-10, and they'd hit I mean, I think they shot the ball really. I don't know what they shot. I have to look, but it felt like every single time we could get some serious separation, they would hit a three. And then they just kept doing that. So, but credit to our girls that they persevered. They weren't like, you know, they probably were a little bit in their minds like, oh gosh, here we go again. But then they dug down and found a way to finish that one off.
Yeah, you know, you forced 21 turnovers on Harrisburg tonight. You had 16 turnovers. That first quarter, both teams shot lights out in the first quarter. But I think overall, you're seeing, and that's been what's missed in some of the games for Pierre, is not just, you know, the shooting percentage wasn't there. You see tonight, if this Pierre Governor team just shoots like they can, you don't have to shoot lights out. You guys didn't shoot, you know, 100% from the field where it's going to be an anomaly. This is a team that can shoot the ball like that, and you see the result of it tonight.
Oh yeah, I think we're a really good shooting team. You know, so I mean, that once again, it's only a matter of time before you knock some down, and I think, you know, a lot of it feeds off that. I mean, we always say it starts with defense, but it's a heck of a lot easier to play defense when you just knock down a shot. Yeah. I mean, it's just human nature. So when you see the ball go in, it's a lot easier to get excited and be like, you know, yeah, I'm excited to play defense now after, you know. So I definitely think that helps when shots go down. No doubt, it's make or miss. I mean, I watch a lot of basketball games across the state, and it just, I mean, honestly, it's like, did shots go down for one team or the other? I mean, I think tonight both teams shot pretty well.
Yeah. So, because Harrisburg either turned the ball over the first quarter or they made a shot. I think they missed one shot in that first quarter.
I was going to say, if they had 21 turnovers, it felt like they didn't, like I said, every time I looked up, they were hitting a three. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, whenever they got a shot, they usually made it tonight. But you guys led 17-11 after the first quarter, 34-22 after 2, up by 11 after 3, and had a 9-point win here tonight. One of the biggest plays, I think, that maybe goes unnoticed on the defensive side was Lennox Dupree forcing that 5-second call. The game was close, and then after that 5-second call went and the Harrisburg turned the ball over again, it didn't seal it at that moment, but it sucked the life out of Harrisburg after that.
Yeah, that is a great point. I mean, I think there was a lot of big plays, and I think, yeah, that's a good one to point out. I mean, you're right. They were on a little run. They had the momentum. It was like I think it was only a 3-point game, something like that. I mean, it was – so we really needed a stop there. So, yeah, and Lennox is she's a really good on-ball defender. She's got really quick hands. She gets a lot of deflections and steals for us. So, yeah, that was definitely a big play.
Now, being 4-9 in the season, you get a big win here against Harrisburg. We'll see where all the seed points line out at the end of the day. It's still a long ways away before you get to the end of the season, so you're not probably overly concerned of where you're sitting at in the standings. But then you get Yankton on Thursday, which they're right next to you in the standings right now. That Gazelles team is improved from last year. What do you expect from them going into that game on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I have not even looked at the standings for like 3 weeks, and that's probably because we have other things to worry about right now.
Yep.
And I think that's a good strategy, whether you win or lose, not to worry about the standings, because it really, like I told the girls before the game, like we're just going to take every game like this is our playoff game, like every. Then when it gets to the playoffs, then we'll be ready. And I think if you get caught up in standings and we got to get this one, or if it plays out this way, maybe we play this team, or we get like, if you start worrying all about that stuff, then you're totally distracting and taking away from what you really need to do. So yeah, and then Yankton, I watched their Yankton Harrisburg game, which was a tight game. And Yankton plays with a lot of energy. It's at their place. They got players. I'm just hoping we can take some momentum out of this one and get a little roll going here.
It's a long bus ride, but the Pierre Governors are no strangers to long bus rides. Especially, it felt like for the last couple of weeks that the Pierre Governor girls basketball team was no strangers to long bus rides.
Yeah, but that's life in Paradise, right?
Yeah.
And I just wanted that brings up a good point. Speaking of Pierre. It was a great crowd tonight. It was nice to see the boys basketball players out cheering us on. Really appreciate that. Saw a lot of our school administrators and just a lot of people from the community out supporting these girls, even though they're going through a rough time, with some close losses. And then I think that really helped us. I think that fueled us having all this community support. So, I've only been here a couple of years, but I'm starting to see what Pierre's all about, and I'm happy to be part of it.
It was a fantastic win here tonight. It's a big win here at home, and it's always good to have a big crowd on hand. Coach, I appreciate the time. Congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you tomorrow, Coach's Corner.
Yep, thanks so much.
As Coach Kirk Bebout of the victorious Pierre Governors tonight, they win at 63-54, and Remy Price with 30 points this evening. A big offensive performance from her, but good defense from the Governors as well, forcing 21 turnovers from Harrisburg. And as Coach Bebout said, it felt like they were always making threes in the game, and rightfully so. He had the right idea thinking that too, because every time they put up a shot, it seemingly went in. And every time they didn't, they got an offensive possession where they either turned it over or made the shot. There was not a whole lot of defensive rebounds to go around for the Pierre Governors tonight, but they did get a huge win, 63-54 tonight, and are now 4-9 in the season, and will take on the Yankton Gazelles on Thursday. And again, Bryce Ladd will have the call. Still be on KCCR. It'll still be on YouTube at KCCR Sports, but Bryce Ladd will have the call for you from Yankton on Thursday. I'll be back on Friday here at home as the Pierre Governor boys will host the Yankton Bucks. We'll have it for you on KCCR again on YouTube. On YouTube at KCCR Sports. Let's say thanks to Jacob Mayer back at the station as we've gone through those totals. Again, Remy Price with 30 points, 12 for Reese Williger. Those two in double figures here this evening. A little, I wouldn't even say, again, Reese Williger is undervalued and I wouldn't say underappreciated, especially from her team. But maybe on the outside looking in from a fan status that Reese Williger may be a little underappreciated because she plays a heck of a game down low, a heck of a game around the low post, high post. And maybe if you're not watching, you're just watching the ball, you don't see the work that she puts in. But 12 points for her tonight, and she earned all 12 of those, and probably even more if we're being honest, she could have gotten more than just 12 points as well. But 30 points for Remy Price to lead all scores in a 63-54 win. Thanks to Jacob Mayer back at the station. Back on the air 6:40 tomorrow on Thursday for the Governors taking on the Yankton Gazelles. Tomorrow night, join us live from the Long Branch for Coach's Corner from 5:30 to 6:30. We'll talk with coaches. Coach Kusler, Coach Bebout will join us for Coach's Corner tomorrow night live from the Long Branch from 5:30 to 6:30. Again, thanks to Jacob Mayer back at the station. John Wickler signing off. The Governors win at 63-54 over Harrisburg as we say so long from Pierre.
You've been listening to Pierre Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Dairy Queen, Todd's Electric, Shane's Pharmacy, Avera St. Mary's, and Bank West. And by Billion Auto, Edward Jones Financial, Gales Gas, Birding Electric, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, and Midwest Co-op. And by Fisher Round, First Dakota National Bank, Lamb Motors, All Around Graphics, and Faith Lutheran Church. And by Missouri River Dentistry, Owyhee Federal Credit Union, Papa Murphy's, Kruger Contracting, and Wagner Auto. Join us all season on your home for Governor Sports, KCCR, KCCRradio.com, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcast.